Hey, Travon, second game in a row where you guys don't give up any points or touchdowns defensively. How encouraging is it for you guys who have gotten off to the start to the year?
It's very encouraging. Just once you set that bar that high as the standard, then you just got to keep improving as a team and as a defense to keep showing that we can do the same thing week in and week out.
Hey, Travon. On the offensive side, y'all, I'm sure y'all get to go against the quarterbacks quite a bit, but we see Stetson's personality when we get to interview him, but he seems like a cool cat. What makes him kind of so cool?
The mailman, he's just himself. He's a person that's always going to come in and work with excitement, walks around the locker room singing. His spirit's always up, no matter throughout everything that he's been through. He's still one of those players that's going to come and work hard every day.
Okay, we'll go to Paul Newberry and then Jed May.
Hi, congratulations on the game there. What do you attribute to this start you guys have had on defense, not allowing a touchdown? What stands out to you in the way you guys are playing right now?
Like I said earlier, it's just how the defense is bonding. We're playing to our standard that we set at the beginning of the season, which was we don't want to give up any explosive. We don't want to give up any touchdowns. So it's just on the defense to keep improving and getting better. Do the same thing week in and week out.
Travon, two questions for you. One, what are y'all saying to some of those backup guys on the field in the second half when they're trying to keep the other team out of the end zone for the first time? And two, just what does it say about the depth of this defense when you've got those guys that can come in the second half and keep a team like UAB out of the end zone?
When the younger guys started getting in the second half, we was just encouraging them to go out there, play full speed, helping them with the plays because they really wasn't running too many different plays. They ran a lot of the same things, telling them some things to be aware of. And what was your second question again? Sorry about that.
Just what does it say to the depth of this defense when you have guys come in the second half like that and they're still able to keep UAB from reaching the end zone?
That says a lot about the depth. The depth, that's been I know why a lot of fans be so hard on Coach because we have a lot of good players that can come in and play at any time. So that was when their name was called that time. So everybody stepped up, did what they had to do.
Okay, next we'll go to Chip Towers.
Yeah, Travon, obviously you guys are on the side of the field while the offense is out there, but, you're standing over there in the sideline. Stetson comes out and he throws those long passes first three possessions and stakes you guys to a big lead. I mean, what's the feeling as a defense? You just talked about you guys don't want to give up every touchdown. Once your offense goes out there and hangs three on the other guys, do you feel like you can play fast and loose then? And just tell me your view of watching Stetson go out there and play ball like he did tonight.
Well, watching that from the sideline, it really wasn't a surprise because that was what we went over like the whole week as the offense went over being explosive the whole week. So we already kind of knew that they was going to come in the game. Offense was going to be more explosive than last week. And that's what Coach harped on. But it was really great to watch Stetson go out there and make the plays that he made and lead the offense the way he did.
Okay, we have time for a few more questions for Travon. We can open it up.
Yeah, Travon. I wanted to ask you about. I wanted to ask you about Nazir Stackhouse and how you've seen him progressing through this line, and he got a sack today. How has he been able to work with some of the older guys and kind of improve his game?
Nas, he's always been a guy that's going to come and work like anybody else on the team. But Nas, he's a guy that's going to pay attention to the little small details, do everything that the coach says does, technique-wise. And that was part of the reason why he got that sack today. But Nas, he's going to be a guy that emerges on.
Hey, Travon, as a guy who is now playing and starting for this defense, how important to you was it early on to play in some of these blowout games and these games where you are able to get playing experience there in the second half?
Me personally, I'm just a guy that likes to help the team. Whatever I can do to help the team, I'll do it. But being able to come in and get that starting role now, it means a lot to me because I worked for it my whole life. And at this point, I can't be denied.
Travon, how fun can it be for you guys in a game like this in the second half where you can kind of turn into fans in the second half and cheer on those guys that you see work hard and practice every day as they're trying to keep the shutout going?
This was a fun game. Also, a game that's a learning game. Also, you can help coach a lot off of this game. Help some of the younger players get more reps and experience in a game atmosphere like we had today, which the fans really showed up today, which we figured that first home game. But being back at Sanford playing in front of the stands, that was a good start for the younger guys to be able to come in and see what the atmosphere is really going to be like.
2 more questions for Travon.
Obviously, y'all were going to be up for Clemson last week, but what did it take to do that 2 weeks in a row as dominant as y'all have been?
That just come with playing to our standard. The whole defense knows standard, so we want to go out there every week, put good things on film. We are already putting great things on film, so it's nothing else to do other than keep improving or go down. And that's one thing we don't want to do is go down. We just want to keep improving as a defense.
Last question. Okay, thank you, Travon.